Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and deciding that you're never going to eat again. Not because you forgot, not because you aren't hungry, but because you've chosen to push the human body to its absolute limit. At first, nothing dramatic happens. You don't collapse. Your heart doesn't suddenly stop beating. In fact, everything feels surprisingly normal. But while you go about your day as if nothing has changed, a silent war has already begun inside your body. A war no one can see. A war no one can hear. Every cell, every organ, every drop of blood is suddenly working toward one single goal. How do we keep this human alive? And the strangest part, your body doesn't give up. Instead, it begins making decisions that seem almost impossible. It completely changes the way it produces energy. It switches to a different fuel, and eventually, it begins consuming itself. But how long can it keep fighting? Could a human really survive an entire month without food? It sounds impossible. Yet one man achieved something even more unbelievable. A man who survived for more than an entire year without eating solid food. His story changed the way scientists understand the limits of human survival. But before we get to his incredible journey, let's go back to the very beginning. The very first minute, without food. The moment you swallow your last bite, the countdown begins. From the outside, nothing seems different. But inside your body, everything is changing. At first, your body doesn't panic. It assumes this is simply the gap between two normal meals. So it turns to its closest source of energy, a reserve called glycogen, stored inside your liver and muscles. Think of it as your body's emergency fuel tank. During the first several hours, this reserve quietly supplies your brain and muscles with the energy they need to keep functioning normally. That's why you may feel hungry, you may hear your stomach growl, but your body is still operating almost exactly as it always has. Your heart beats normally, your brain remains sharp, your blood sugar stays within a healthy range. Everything appears to be under control. But appearances can be deceiving. Because this emergency fuel tank is much smaller than you think. Hour by hour, it begins to run out. And as those reserves disappear, your body is forced to face a question it never wanted to answer. If no more food is coming, where do we get energy now? The answer to that question will trigger one of the most extraordinary survival mechanisms in the entire human body. And that's when everything changes. 24 hours have passed. Your glycogen reserves are almost gone. By the end of the second day, your emergency fuel tank is nearly empty. And now, your body is forced to accept a terrifying reality. No more food is coming. For the first time, it must make a life or death decision. If it continues burning glucose at the same rate, your brain will eventually run out of fuel. But the human body has spent millions of years preparing for moments exactly like this. Instead of shutting down, it activates an extraordinary survival plan. Its first move is to look inward, not to destroy your muscles, but to borrow from them. Your body begins breaking down small amounts of muscle protein into amino acids. These amino acids are sent to the liver, where they're transformed into new glucose through a process called gluconeogenesis. In other words, your body starts making its own sugar. It's an incredible backup system, but every backup system comes with a cost. With each passing day, a small part of your muscle mass is sacrificed to keep your most vital organs alive. Fortunately, your body knows it can't survive this way forever, so it begins searching for another source of fuel, one that can power the brain, without rapidly destroying your muscles. And that's when something remarkable happens. Your liver unlocks your fat reserves and begins converting stored fat into tiny molecules called ketones. At first, your brain isn't very good at using them. It's been running on glucose your entire life, but the human brain is incredibly adaptable. Day by day, it learns to use ketones more efficiently. Soon, a growing percentage of your brain's energy comes from this entirely new fuel source. It's like replacing the engine of a moving car, without ever stopping the vehicle. But even as this incredible transformation takes place, you probably won't feel your best. During this stage, many people experience persistent headaches, dizziness, difficulty concentrating, mood swings, extreme hunger. Then, something unexpected happens. After 2 or 3 days, that overwhelming hunger begins to fade. Not because your body no longer needs food, but because it has accepted a new reality. Food isn't coming, so instead of wasting precious energy making you feel hungry, it quietly turns those signals down. The battle isn't over. Your body has simply changed its strategy. But after 72 hours, everything changes once again, because your body is about to enter one of the most extraordinary survival states in human biology: ketosis. 3 full days have passed. Not a single bite of food has entered your body. If you looked at yourself in the mirror, you might simply look tired, maybe a little weaker than usual. But inside, something extraordinary is happening. At this very moment, your body makes a decision that has kept humans alive for thousands of years, a decision that allowed our ancestors to survive long winters, failed hunts, and devastating famines. You have officially entered ketosis. From this point on, glucose is no longer your brain's primary source of fuel. Instead, your liver begins producing ketones from stored body fat. These tiny molecules become the fuel that keeps your brain alive. This isn't just a backup plan. It's one of the greatest survival mechanisms ever developed by the human body. Imagine driving across a desert. Suddenly, your car runs out of gasoline, just when you think the journey is over. The engine somehow learns to run on an entirely different fuel, without stopping. That's exactly what your body is doing. Every hour, more stored fat is converted into energy. Every day, your body works tirelessly to preserve your muscles for as long as possible. Because muscle isn't just about strength, it's about survival. It's what allows you to walk, to hunt, to escape danger. Your body knows it may need those muscles later, so it protects them whenever it can. But every miracle comes with a price. To conserve energy, your body begins shutting down everything it considers non-essential. Your metabolism slows. Your heart beats more slowly. Your body temperature drops slightly. Even unconscious movements become less frequent. It's as if your body quietly whispers, "Every calorie matters now." And then, something strange begins to happen. The unbearable hunger that consumed your thoughts during the first 2 days starts to disappear. Many people describe feeling calmer. Some even report moments of surprising mental clarity. But don't let that fool you. This doesn't mean your body has recovered. It means your body has adapted. Adaptation is not the same as safety. Meanwhile, the number on the scale continues to fall. But that number doesn't tell the whole story. Much of the weight lost during the first few days wasn't body fat at all. It was water, stored glycogen, and the fluids that were bound to it. The real test is only just beginning, because in the days ahead, your body will be forced to make even more difficult choices. Choices that may keep you alive, but slowly begin to break you down from the inside. And that's where the first week comes to an end.